should see the rig I've got set up for this. It's absolutely ridiculous. In fact, I might just show you. Here, I'll show you. Let me show you how I've set this up now. In the mail, I picked this up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Turn it around easy. It's just strung up right down the band. And you turn it around, you got the lights on the back.
Introducing the challenger from Punjab, India,
the lights kind of show up. That light backsplash there. So I'm hoping that that works out. I think it is going to, actually. I think it is going to work out. And I need to remember, we're very zoomed in on my camera, so if I get too excited, I'm going to be up here. I'm going to be up here. Again, forgive the messy hair. Today was my day off. Watched a couple of movies. I watched one from Netflix. I watched Fat Man with Mel Gibson, Walton Goggins. And I watched like maybe 8 or 9 or even 10, I don't know, episodes of the movie Trivia Schmodown. I'm an entire year behind, and I need to catch up. So it's Christmas season, right? Christmas break season. I got to get all these things done. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your United States Team Mode Champion. It's back there. It's just covered up by a wall. You can't see it right now. But I do have that United States Team Mode Championship. Eric, the Viking Raider, defending here tonight.
And introducing the champion, representing the Viking Raiders, weighing in at 247 pounds. He is the WWE United States
They have a pretty good
champion.
bass. It's pretty good. I think it's a good bass. I think it needs a little bit something else as well, but maybe more of a guttural. Like if they could get a good Viking song to match this bass, I think it'd be really, really good. Seems a little bit too basic to me right now. We have Eric defending the United States Team Mode Championship. He has defended it multiple times since winning it in a Team Mode tournament last season. We'll see if he can get the job done here tonight against Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal winning this opportunity this past Monday in the Team Mode tournament, knocking off Eric in the first round. Jinder Mahal. He's cut, man. He's built. I like it. Looking good. Will he become the United States Team Mode champ? Eric the Viking Raider defending. Again, we've got the NXT Women's Team Mode Championship later tonight. Defending champion Paige. Mutilated the title. Absolutely mutilated. It's disgusting. I don't know what she did to that title, but she made it absolutely disgusting. She mutilated it. Eric, of course, keeping the United States Team Mode Championship in great condition. And you see on the side of it, you have that Statue of Liberty, right? I am in the process of building this. Go follow me on TikTok for some of... I've got Lego builds. I've got wrestling opportunities with my niece. I've got, Assassin's Creed memes. I've got all sorts of stuff on my TikTok. For some fun stuff, head on over there. Prophet.God on TikTok. Well, we go outside again. We saw this on Monday night. Jinder Mahal being a little bit skittish, a little bit nervous to get in the ring with the Viking Raider Eric, the United States Team Mode Champion. Up to a 5 count here. The battle rages on the outside. I have given both these superstars finisher special abilities. This is not a pay-per-view, but this is a title opportunity. Jinder Mahal is a free agent. If he wins this matchup, he gets a fantasy point and the United States Team Mode Championship. Again, this is a fantasy universe mode, right? It's very similar to universe mode you'd see on YouTube like Gordon Perkins. We have running stories, long-term booking. We will go all the way through WrestleMania. We will follow along with WWE's schedule. However, it is also similar to like fantasy basketball, fantasy football, or even what's the mode on Twitch? It gets a lot of play. Whatever that mode is. I forgot. It's so boring I forgot it. This is an optimized version of that. Just being a follower to the channel, you do get 4 selections in T-Mode. There have been a lot of people selected already, so slim pickings as we head into the final leg of the season. Royal Rumble will be the end of our season. Superplex from Eric going for the win, no good. There is an optimization. You can opt in to the channel. You can opt in by hitting exclamation point opt in the Twitch chat, and if you do that, it'll send you a link to my PayPal where you are able to opt in to the season. Once that is in place, I will highlight your name and you will be able to draft another superstar. You'll draft not only 1, not only 2, but 3 more superstars than the people who do not opt into the season, giving you just that much better of a chance at winning the season. Now, the winnings of this season has been set at 25 prize is what I'm going to call it, because it's not necessarily dollars. It could be cashed in multiple ways. There's been talks of a $5 contribution being a exemption token. And an exemption token is at the end of the season, if you don't want to see your superstars get lost to free agency and maybe get scooped up by somebody else in the chat, then you can, buy up those exemption tokens and use them on your superstars and keep your superstars. Jinder Mahal being a good man there, setting up that ring out count back to 0. He knows he's got to beat the champion. This is, of course, champion's advantage for Eric. He cannot lose the title on a countout or a DQ. Jinder Mahal knows this. He's got to reset that count. He did. The battle rages on. Now, I understand our TLC stream was framey because we altered the settings. Right? We altered the settings. It didn't go all that great, but whatever. We altered them again for Monday night, and then we optimized a little bit better, and I feel like we've gotten the perfect fit. Monday went great. I rewatched the footage. I loved it. It was fantastic. And not only that, I mean, amazing things happened. We had Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, dominate the night at the beginning of the night, winning the undisputed T-Mode Championship of Raw, and then at the end of the night, screwing over Edge to have AJ Styles become our new WWE T-Mode and Hardcore T-Mode champion. Excellent night overall. Very few frames dropped this past Monday night. This battle has been on the outside for a majority of the match, and we're finally getting back in. A little bit of substance to this matchup here. Eric activating his red special ability, giving him 2 finishers. Jinder Mahal hits Mikanoku Driver. Again, if you want to watch along on old school WWE programming, I am on August 24th, 2000. We're leading up to SummerSlam 2000. Triple threat between The Rock, Kurt Angle, and Triple H. Triple H and Kurt Angle with a big rivalry right now. Triple H's wife, Stephanie McMahon, and the friend, Kurt Angle, getting a little bit too close for comfort for any husband's liking. Pretty interesting. It's a funny storyline. It's a great way to write heel versus heel with a face champion. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing if you're a writer for WWE. Belly to belly out of the corner. Eric, Viking Raider looking to finish it here. Catches in. Detonation kick off the full Nelson slam. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. What a defense for the Viking Raider, Eric.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE United States Champion, Eric.
When the title's on the line, he finds a way to get the job done. He does it again here tonight. Like I said, hey, you got that Statue of Liberty side plate. I got the Statue of Liberty Lego set. We're building it over on TikTok. It's almost done. One more step to be completed there. As we move along, folks, it is time to begin our NXT Women's T-Mode tournament for the title. Here we go. Let's see. Is it saved? It is. We begin with Trish and Lana. Lana, the original women's T-Mode champion. Remember, she won it in Elimination Chamber last year, becoming our first women's T-Mode champion. We didn't really have the women involved. We brought the women in. We brought all the titles in, and Lana was one of the first. She was there, right? I'm a big fan of Lana, both in and out of the ring. I think she's one of the most entertaining women in WWE right now. Trish Stratus, the current women's T-Mode champion, and of course when she's holding that title, it just looks good. Here we go, Trish versus Lana. First match of the first round of this T-Mode tournament. At the end of the line, Paige, the anti-diva and the mutilator of the NXT Women's Championship, waits. Who's free to pick in this tournament? I don't know, I'd have to look. I'm pretty sure Lana, Ruby Riott, Zelina Vega, Candice LeRae, and Molly Holly are for sure ready to go. What are the matches for tonight? We have this tournament, which is down below. You can see these people right down here. And then we also have the main event. Edge going to be taking on AJ Styles for the Hardcore T-Mode Championship. He lost that title on Monday night as well as the WWE title. So that title is going to be on the line tonight. Not the WWE title. Only the Hardcore Championship is on the line. AJ Styles versus Edge, main event. Oh, look. Whoa, whoa. Wow, the Lana, the original women's T-Mode champion, showing, hey, yeah, I still got that replica. This is a statement. This is a statement to Trish, saying, hey, I know you might have been one of the more iconic divas in Diva history, right? But I am the women's T-Mode champion. I'm the originator of the title here in T-Mode, and she's letting Trish know. Wow. You know, not very many women have a bigger set of balls than most men on planet Earth. I think Lana's one of those women. She is not scared to do anything. And you know she's carrying that women's T-Mode championship just to spite Trish Stratus. Oh, man. Well, that is funny. I'll have to check on Ember Moon and Lita, but I'm pretty sure Lita is taken. I think Ember Moon might be as well. Big takedown here. Nice Hurricane Rana right out the gate, and Trish Stratus gonna make Lana pay for that. I mean, we've had this before where Trish Stratus has felt disrespected by Lana, and she's just gotten absolutely worked. Brings her back. Big clothesline. Oh, what is this? Top rope move. Top rope off the top. Big elbow drop from the top. Wow. DDT. Oh. Trish Stratus, women's T-Mode champ, not taking this lightly. Lana came prepared with jokes, but not prepared with in-ring prowess. Stratus picks her up. Trish. DDT. Whew. Oh my god. I mean, I think we're good, Trish. I think we're good, Trish. Trish, oh, puts her in the corner. DDT off the top. Ooh. And Trish wants to end it now. My god. Looking for chick kick, and if she hits, it'll be over. Oh, back of the head. Wow, she usually hits in the skull. She's not done. She wants to go again. Chick kick again, and again. That one hit the square of the back. The chick kick twice. Lana gets back up. Lana fighting back. Those chick kicks didn't quite land on the skull like they typically do. One. That's a kick out. Lana fighting through this squash match. Kind of pissed Trish off, and yeah, I don't know if that was a wise idea. Ooh, raking the eyes of the women's champ. Lana with a slap to the back of the head. More disrespect. Working Trish right now. This is good. This is good. I gotta tell you guys about a couple of bad dreams I had at some point in this tournament. If there's a lull in one of these matches, I'll tell you, but my goodness. The dreams I've had the past couple of nights have been fucking bonkers. And I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Lana hits a scoop slam off the ropes. Where's she going? She's gonna take a breather. Whew. I'll pick Ruby Riott. She's so underrated. It's funny, I want her on my team. Okay, burn it down. I'll give you the rights to her if she's available. I think she is, but I'll check. It's a squash match if I've ever seen one. Well, I mean, it's a little bit more competitive than what I was expecting it to be. Maybe, you know, Trish Stratus, of course, dominant right now. But if Lana can take as much damage from Trish as she can and take Trish down, that might prove to be beneficial for some of these ladies later in round 2. I don't think Lana's escaping this first match. I mean, unless we've seen it before where, you know, these positive squash match superstars get a little bit overzealous, go on the outside, and then lose the match due to countouts. So, will that happen here? We're up to an 8 count. Trish gonna make sure that it doesn't happen. She's gonna reset the count. But Lana is fighting. Lana is fighting through it. Oof. Burn It Down has held for the moment. Lita in hold for selection. We'll see if she is available. Again, you can always see my roster at any time by hitting !roster in the chat. It'll take you right to it. Just use a Google Sheet. Update that sumbitch live. Damn, Trish Stratus has definitely harmed Lana here quite heavily. Oh, God. Almost unnecessarily so. I mean, at this point, she's doing more harm to herself in the long run of this tournament. Oh. It would behoove Trish to just win by countout. I think she's done the damage. There's no need to continue this if you are Trish Stratus. She's up to purple status. 9, get back in the ring, Trish. Get back in the ring, Trish. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Here is your winner.
It worked. It worked. Look at Trish. Look at Trish. She intimidated the women's champion to the point where the women's champion wasn't thinking clearly. She disregarded the referee's count. Trish Stratus is lost to the ravishing Russian Lana in the first round. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think that's a Royal Rumble match. Oh my goodness. I mean, I kind of said, I was like, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. T-Mode provides. My goodness. Alright, let's quickly see here. Let me take a look. Is Lita... Okay, let me check. Is Lita available? Lita is not available. Is Lana available? Lana, a free agent, is available. Trish is owned in the chat by Kalei Alea. Lita owned by the Tribal Chief. Ruby Riott is available, and I'm going to lock her in right now for Burn It Down. Burn It Down has AJ Styles. And, oh wait, I'm sorry. And Ruby Riott. You said Ruby, right? Yes, Ruby Riott. 2 T's there. 2 T's there. How am I, Marvin? How's it going? Welcome to the show. Lana is the GOAT. Lana is the best of all time. Some of you here are on Twitch. Some of you here are on YouTube. So I will be responding to both. I have that capability. Hopefully it looks good for all of you on all ends. Let's take a look for Zelina Vega. She impressed a little bit last time around. Zelina Vega is available. Candice LeRae is available. Ember Moon is available. And I think Molly Holly is available as well. My picks are all locked in, so I will not be picking any more. I am done. Now, we did have a Panda B Mikey opt in. Again, you can opt in, exclamation point, opt in the Twitch chat, and you'll link you over to where you need to go to opt in. So if Panda B Mikey comes around, he does have 3 more picks available to him. He has opted in. He and 4 others have opted into this season. And man, we have a lot of picks in this season so far. I want to say we have about 25% of the active roster picked already. So picks are running out. If you're here and you're like, hey, I want to participate, I want to play, and picks are running out, especially the good ones. Okay, that is good to go. Let's go ahead and update this. Lana gets a surprise win over Trish Stratus. My goodness. I didn't expect that. Did not expect that at all. But, like I said, Trish didn't want to end it. And, pride goeth before the fall here on T-Mode. And we move on. Ruby Riott going to be taking on Lita. Here we go. This is an interesting matchup. I kind of like this one. Kalea. I hear I lose the tournament. Did you?
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Lafayette, Indiana.
This is an interesting match. Ruby Riott and Lita, very interesting match. I'm curious to see if it's as good as I think it'll be, or WWE 2K, the overall, and some of the superstars, I don't know if it's too accurate. Ruby Riott seems to be a little underrated here in 2K20's overall rating, if I'm being honest, but it is accurate to how WWE is portraying her currently, so we'll see. It's one of the better themes of the early 2000s.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
It's so cool, man. Seeing Lita here now and watching old school 2000s wrestling. Like I said, I'm on August about 24th. Raw or SmackDown, I don't remember which one, but Lita and the Hardy Boys, we're seeing them culminate going towards TLC, the first ever TLC match. It's kind of cool. 20 years, man. All right, here we go. Ruby Riott taking on Lita in this first round matchup. So, Kalea, did you have Trish? I think so. Spiking Hurricane Rana. And honestly, I think Lita was good for her time, but I think maybe she's been a little outstepped by the current generation. Ruby Riott can wrestle leagues around people. We're going to be seeing Molly Holly soon, down at the very bottom of the bracket against Ember Moon. That's going to be a very physical matchup, I'm sure. But Molly Holly was another one of my early favorites in the early 2000s. Molly Holly, Victoria, Lita. Trish was fine. I just wasn't a big fan of Trish Stratus. Like, as the character. I understood how great she was, but... Whew. Ruby Riott showing some fire. I was just more of a fan of, some of the more obscure women. Victoria, Molly Holly. Big drop kick, no good. Lita picks her up to her feet. Big clothesline. Ruby Riott slips out of the way. A kick to the side. Woo. Shot to the jaw. Hurricane Rana. And you're right. This could be a WrestleMania-worthy match. Will it be? A match. Oh my gosh. Tip up. After the Frankensteiner. Lita just kips up out of it. Big shots here. Flatliner. Ruby Riott ate all those right hands. They're battling on the outside tonight, man. We've seen this all night long. Trish, Lana, Jinder, Eric, and now Ruby Riott and Lita. They have just been battling on the outside. We're up to 8 here. We're up to 8 here. Oh, she's going to go for 9. Is she going to go for the win? No, she's going to reset the count. I respect it. Nia Jax put Lana through a table. Lana in WWE, I gotta say, very entertaining, man. Like, do you remember last year? Last year we were talking about Lana and Rusev and their sex addiction, or Rusev, rather, his sex addiction. Entertaining. It was entertaining. It got us from point A to point B. It was great. Then, Lana becoming sole survivor. That whole storyline with her being beat up by Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, entertaining. I like that. And now they've kind of injured her out, and I'm hoping that she does eventually come back, but my goodness. Lana is incredibly entertaining. Been a staple for years. Remember Rusev debuted, and they didn't like Rusev. Before Rusev Day, there was "We want Lana," and that's all people cared about. For Rusev to be able to get over that, to get over Lana, and to have people go Rusev, Rusev, and cheer for Rusev over Lana is a crazy big accomplishment, in my opinion. I think it's pretty noteworthy in the past 2, 3, 4 years for Rusev and Lana in general, that they've had that crazy connection with the fans, where they are actually, in my opinion, over. They get reactions. Big takedown here by Ruby Riott. Lita getting worked right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be hearing from the NXT World Champion, Roman Reigns, after this tournament has concluded. We'll be hearing from Roman Reigns. He has a statement he wants to make. Look at this, driving Lita into that middle turnbuckle. My goodness. He has a statement he wants to make. We know exactly what the Usos and Roman Reigns have been doing back and forth all across our T-Mode universe this past couple weeks. Roman Reigns is going to address it. Big clothesline here from Lita. She's going on a comeback. Big clotheslines. Leg lariat. Is that enough to put this match away? 1, 2. It's a kick out by Ruby Riott. Vince just salty about Rusev signing AEW. I mean, sure, be salty, put it through a table every week, but it was still entertaining. I still liked it. It became a thing where you would watch it. Twist of fate. Down goes Ruby Riott. This might be it. 1, 2. It's a kick out by Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott with a signature and a finisher. Lita has a finisher, and she's going to finish it right now. What is her finisher here? What? Oh, the kicking DDT is her finisher. Okay, I guess. I suppose. In the middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Ruby Riott in trouble. 1, 2. Kick out Ruby Riott, yo. Ruby Riott saying, hey, I was just selected in the chat. I'm not going to let them down. A free agent no more. Ruby Riott, signature move. But she is going to learn how to count to 10 with this crowd here at the Mae Young Classic. Right hands, closed fists, straight to the skull of Lita, hitting all 10. Ruby Riott with a signature move here. Big miss, Lita. Catches Lita, rear naked choke. Is she going to get that rope? Is she going to get that rope? She's close to it. She's close to it. She's trying to break her off. She's got her. Oh, flips. Ruby Riott back to her feet. Big drop kick from Lita. Lita thinks she's got it. I don't know if this is a good look. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at Ruby Riott. She can only get one finisher at a time. That's kind of silly, in my opinion. I think Ruby Riott's way more capable than what they have her in this game. Big kick to the gut. Lita fighting. Ruby Riott fighting. They're fighting for the opportunity to go up against Lana in the second round. It's a big opportunity for a shot at Paige and the NXT Women's T-Mode Championship. Will we see a savior here tonight? Will we see someone rescue us from that awful, god-awful mutilation of the NXT Women's Team Championship. Paige destroyed that title. It looks disgusting. I don't know what she did to it. Someone needs to rescue us from that god-awful title. Oh, big shot here. Ruby Riott with the reversal. Ruby Riott catches. Big kick. She's got to hit those signatures. So to punish Rusev, he has Lana put through a table every week. Yes. And Lana being a champ, saying, okay, I'm going to take the shit sandwich you're giving me, and I'm going to deliver. Her Soul Survivor angle was interesting. It was my favorite match, I think. If I remember back, I think it was my favorite thing about Survivor Series, was her just standing there the whole time. It felt a little bad, her being bullied, especially by Nia Jax, whose big WrestleMania win was about bullying from Alexa Bliss, but whatever. Kicking DDT, middle of the ring, and this should seal it for Lita. Going for the pin. And the win. Referee in good position. 1, 2, 3. Lita wins. Not easily, though. Not easily, though. Ruby Riott showed some promise. We haven't seen a lot of Ruby Riott. Hoping good things for Ruby Riott in the future, but right now, Lita. Moving on to the second round. How do you know I'm in the chat? I see you texting, chatting. What? What do you mean? Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's update this. Lita with a big win. But don't be discouraged. You just drafted Ruby Riott. If you did, if you're still here, don't be discouraged. We have the Women's Royal Rumble coming down the lane pretty quickly. And Ruby Riott might be involved in that. Ruby Riott might, super kick more than a few people out of the ring and earn some fantasy points. That's what's so exciting about this season, is that with that Royal Rumble for both the men and the women, the amount of fantasy points, we're really playing slot machines here this season, folks. This is kind of like the beginning of the race, when we're just kind of getting positions, and then boom, we're going to hit that last 2 laps of that NASCAR, whatever the fuck race that it's called, Indy 500 or something, Kentucky Derby, and it's going to be wild. Royal Rumble, January 31st.
Making her way to the ring from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico,
Zelina Vega. She is a fantastic superstar here in T-Mode. Very small. However, she gets the job done. She is a firecracker. She is one of... We talk a lot about people like Kalisto, people like Sin Cara, like some of these faster superstars on our men's roster are able to do a damn good job when it comes to T-Mode matches because of their speed. Zelina Vega is the equivalent of that on the women's division. Her speed kills in T-Mode universe. We'll see if she can get the job done here tonight. Free agent, Zelina Vega.
And from Anaheim, California,
Candice LeRae, wife of Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano was our first ever T-Mode champion for the WCW Hardcore title. Lost earlier during Unification Night this season to Edge. Edge took the Hardcore Championship, lost it last Monday to AJ Styles, and now tonight in our main event, AJ Styles defends the Hardcore title against Edge in an Extreme Rules matchup. Candice LeRae, can she get as much success going here in T-Mode as her husband Johnny Gargano had? It all starts with winning a T-Mode tournament. Look at this, they go straight after each other. Zelina Vega going right after Candice LeRae. Not scared at all. I do not know any of the names for either of these women's moves, so this is going to be a fun one. Yikes, Zelina Vega starting quick. Oh dear. Look at this, off the ropes. Through the middle rope in a drop kick, a baseball slide through the middle rope. to Candice LeRae. My lord. Thank you, Welsh Corgi, in the chat for the follow about a couple hours ago, I believe. He reached out to me on YouTube and asked, hey, you haven't been live in a while. I was like, oh yeah, my bad. We're on a different channel. I thought, like, I tried to put out as much notice as I could. Some people slipped through the cracks. Right? We did pick Welsh Corgi back up. Welcome back to the community, Welsh Corgi. Actually, I wouldn't mind Lita putting over Ruby. Lita is my superstar. I picked her, but I like Ruby, and Ruby was my pick last season. I like Ruby, so I wouldn't mind Lita putting over Ruby. Nice. Yeah, and that's how it is in Team Up. That's kind of how I feel. It's like, hey, if I get beat and I chose an awesome superstar, I feel pretty good. Oh, look at this. Candice was trying to get back into the ring. Yo, we have a match. Zelina Vega and Candice LeRae, too focused on each other. We gotta restart the match. Restart the match, ref. We need to have a clear-cut winner. Let's give me a clear-cut winner. Restart the match. Restart it. And look at this. Now she's... Oh, big drop kick there. Zelina Vega picking up right where she left off. Whooping up on Candice LeRae. My goodness. Zelina Vega. Oh, my lord. Oh. My goodness. Looking at another squash match here. Okay. Oh. Zelina Vega is vicious, man. And for a kicking DDT, she's got it. Wow, she is getting big booed right now. Big booed. Big booed for Zelina Vega. Oh, Candice LeRae with a nice right hand. Springboard drop kick, no good. Zelina Vega too fast, too strong, too dominant. DDT takes down Candice LeRae. And that should be it. Go for the pin and the win. 1, 2, 3. Zelina moves on to round number 2. Whew. Whew. Whew.
Here is your winner, Zelina Vega.
Yeah. Why Trish didn't pin Lana? I don't know, but Kalea, that did pretty much solidify, for me, a title defense. Lana will be getting a title shot at Trish Stratus at some point in the future. I don't know if I want that at Royal Rumble as of yet, but it might be soon. If it's not on Monday night, then, you know, we're going to try to keep these shows a little bit more interesting than just the T-Mode tournaments. I do kind of want to rein back my Twitch and YouTube streams to just more WWE content, focus more on the storylines of T-Mode, and develop this fully, right? I feel like I've been a little bit shotgunning it, and I feel like I need to rein it in. I feel like we need to focus in a little bit more on T-Mode, so we might even have that match Monday. Stay tuned to Twitter, to Instagram for all of the news on that. As we enter into the final matchup in this first round, Ember Moon taking on Molly Holly. I am a big fan of Molly Holly. I'm a big fan of Ember Moon. And here in T-Mode, Ember Moon is deadly. Molly Holly is scary. And I don't quite know who's going to win this match. Sorry. I'm trying to deselect things. Ember Moon makes her way out.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
Ember Moon's scary, man. Whew. Lita looked to avenge her friend, enemy, and greatest rival when she faces Lana. That's true. Right? Lita and Trish, friends, enemies, Batman and Joker-ish relationship, right? Rivals, like Ash and that other guy, Gary, right? With that type of a thing, pretty deeply sewn. You gotta wonder if Lita is looking at this like, I cannot believe Trish allowed that to happen, or if she's like, well, I'm gonna avenge Trish. I don't know if Trish needs avenging. I think Lana needs to maybe watch her back. I feel like Trish, the women's T-Mode champion, is gonna be pretty upset about Not only Lana coming out pretending to be the Women's Team Mode Championship, with the Team Mode Championship, but it actually working. I don't know, that was pretty rough.
From Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly!
Way up in near the Lake Cities, Minnesota. Molly Holly. Again, one of my favorite superstars from women's past, Molly Holly. She had a little bit of a brief stint as the hardcore champion back in the early 2000s. Let's see what she could do here against Ember Moon. I'm predicting this to be a very heavy-hitting match. A lot of striking. Crazy stuff. Here we go. Start with a tie-up. First tie-up of the night, if I'm not mistaken. Big takedown. Fall away slam. Whew. It'd be great if Trish interrupted the match, helping Lita to win and costing Lana the match. That would be pretty dope. Again, Team Up provides more often than not. Real one, it happens more often than not. Might play a couple games of Halo tonight to end. Christmas Eve, right? I like Halo. I feel like I'm really good at it. We have a video coming up probably soon. Oh, it might actually already be up. No, I think it's coming out in about 20 minutes. There were a couple of games I played the other night. We just dominated, man. We just dominated, and then we did Swatnums. And my God, my aim on the sticks for old school Halo, especially SWAT or Swatnums, any SWAT-based matchup is just so good. This might be your match of the night, honestly. The styles of both these ladies is very, very similar. Molly Holly was probably one of the most skilled wrestlers of her time back in the day, even over Trish, even over Lita. Very underrated. Big takedown here. Like back and forth, these women. Does seem that Ember Moon has an advantage in the momentum. It might be because she's kicked out of more pins. Molly's gonna roll out. She needs a breather. Yo! My God! Ember Moon! Ember Moon says there's no breathers. There's no timeouts. Big kick. Big heel kick. Lord. Whew. Oh. Just tossing her. Molly Holly tripping over that barricade, and she's shouting right now. She's feeling good, and we're on the outside again. We feel comfortable. This is where we've been all night long, on the outside of the ring. Don't forget, we do have our system set in place just to kind of keep things going, right? Round one, if it ends in a draw on the outside, then we go to round two. And if that's a draw as well, then we let the judges decide. We simulate the match in the menu, and we see which superstar the judges felt deserves to move on. We have never, ever, ever had to go that route in T-Mode history. I think our sliders and the coding of the superstars has been pretty good so far with this T-Mode universe. We're celebrating a year. This past Monday, we celebrated the 1-year anniversary of T-Mode. We've been doing this for a year. My goodness. Springboard clothesline takes down Molly Holly. She's in the red now, going for the pin. 1, 2, kick out Molly Holly. Ember Moon with a finisher. Criticisms of Ember Moon in the past have been that she has not gone for her finishing move. Her finishing move, of course, the Eclipse off the top rope. Big shot, Molly Holly with the reversal. Shot to the gut, up and over and out. And Ember Moon gets back to her feet. I told you, this is going to be a hard-hitting matchup. Like watching the women versions of JBL and Ron Simmons battling it out. Just clotheslines, punches, tossing each other in and out of the ring. Look at her. She went through the middle rope. My goodness. Molly Holly at 75%. She's trying to gain some momentum. Ember Moon catches. Double underhook suplex. Down goes Molly Holly. Gotta go to the top now. Gotta hit the finisher. Right? People who are around T-Mode a lot. I mean, there's a reason that Ember Moon is still unselected. She has the fire. She has the ability. You can see how dominant she is right now over Molly Holly. She just doesn't go for her finisher. And that's a problem. It's a problem in T-Mode. What are we going to do with Lana? It's going to be... I think I want to give Lana a T-Mode title shot. I just don't know when. I don't know if I want to do it this Monday. We'll have to look at the schedules. Or if I want to do it at Royal Rumble. We have 5 more weeks of booking for Royal Rumbles, so 1, 2, 3, right off the signature. Ember Moon defeats Molly Holly. Set you free.
Here is your winner,
Ember Moon beats Molly Holly, a hard-hitting affair. And that was a pretty, I mean, it was a solid match. It wasn't the best match I've ever seen, but it was a solid match nonetheless. Ember Moon moving to the second round, and she's going up against the fiery Zelina Vega. And then we have Lana versus Lita. This is a pretty solid lineup we got working so far here tonight. Let's go ahead and update the good old bracket. There we are. All right. Round 2. Remember, round 2. We do not allow for any entrances for round 2 or 3. I feel like Ember should win the Women's Royal Rumble this year. Oh, in real life? We can bet that there'll be a few NXT superstars in there. That's true. Please give Ember the whippersnapper as a second finisher, please, so she could hit it. What is the whippersnapper? I'd have to look at it. Remind me after the tournament. We'll take a look before our main event. Remind me. Because I also would like to see that. Alright, here we go. Round 2 action here. Lana was brutalized by Trish Stratus in the first round, but she's had a lot of time to recover. Just look at the health bar. I've never seen... There's none. There is no health bar left for Lana down in the bottom left. Now she's going up against Lita. She's had a lot of time to recover, though, right? So maybe it could happen. She's got a rear naked choke here, trying to sleep her way to the final round. Lana versus Lita. Let's catapult her into that bottom rope. Lana gaining momentum pretty solidly here in the second round. I mean, beating Trish, taking that beating. And look at this, Lana is actually gaining momentum. Look at, she's gaining health. As this match goes on, she is doing a damned fine job of taking it to Lita here. Yow! Yow! Yo! Trish Stratus. Oh, shit. Trish Stratus is back. Lita catches her. Big elbow to Lana. Neck breaker. And down goes Lana. Yeah, go to the top. Moonsault. End this. End this. Yo, top rope elbow. Is that enough to put Lana away? It might be. 1, 2. Kick out Lana. Trish Stratus. Still seemingly pissed off about the women's title. First round matchup. My goodness. A real rivalry here between Lana and Trish, and it's been that way for a while. Whoa, uh-oh. Brooklyn Von Braun! Don't forget, I believe we had Trish and Lita go for the women's tag titles Brooklyn Von Braun now helping out Lana. Big shot, no good, Lana. She misses completely. She missed completely. Big drop kick. Oh no. This whole tournament has gotten messy. It's gotten messy. Call it, Lana, you messed with the wrong one. Brooklyn Von Braun, of course, tag team Timo champs of the women's division with Nikki Bella. America's Creation has an issue with Lita. That's interesting. Step up in Seguri, dropping Lana. Signature move, ready to go. Could be looking for the twist of fate. No, Lana with the reversal. Lana could end this matchup with a finisher. She's got it. Yo. Trap in the arm. Oh my, what is that even called? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a kick out. Lana can't believe it. She can't believe it. And she's bashing the head of Lita into the mat. What is that move called? I must know. I just don't know. The Hammerlock Sit-Out Spinebuster. Jesus. Neck breaker. Gets caught right away. Headlock takedown. Lana showing some grit. Showing some grit right now. I like it. We're in the second round. And these women are not playing around. We're getting up to the women's Royal Rumble on January 31st. And these women are fighting hard. All of them want to be Superstar of the Season. Be fun to have our first woman Superstar of the Season. And it could happen absolutely with the Royal Rumble. Oh, look at this, another neck breaker, focusing on the head and the skull of Lita. Signature move by Lana, ready to go. She's gonna go for a pin instead. 1, 2, is this enough? No. It's a kick out. It's a kick out. Lana going for, there, it's a sit out spinebuster again. Down goes Lita, going for the pin and the win. 1, 2, 3, she's done it. Wow.
Here is your winner, the Ravishing
Wow.
Lana.
Outsmarting Trish Stratus in round 1. Outplaying Lita in round 2. Brooklyn Von Braun obviously costing Lita here. Interesting. As we move on, we're going to see who meets Lana in the finals of this T-Mode tournament. Lita gets dropped. Lana, a free agent, going up against Zelina Vega and Ember Moon, both free agents. We are having free agent central right now. Zelina Vega and Ember Moon. All right, let's see here. Trying to draw all the way down here is hard. It is hard. What? There are no entrances for round 2 or 3. I'm back. Unhinged Bliss. You're back. Under a new name, Unhinged Bliss. Welcome back. Or you've maybe been here before on the YouTube side of things and I just didn't see your comments. Either way, welcome to the show. Alright, here we go. Second round here. Ember Moon, Zelina Vega. One lady is going to be taking on Lana in the finals of this T-Mode tournament for the opportunity at Paige and the NXT Women's T-Mode Championship. Zelina Vega dominated her first round matchup. Ember Moon, equally so. Pretty solid. Zelina Vega and Ember Moon. who is more dominant and who is going to take on Lana, who seems almost unstoppable at this point in time. Going for the pin here is Ember. Nope. Thank you, Ember should win. She absolutely should. I want to see good things for Ember Moon. I want to see good things for Ember Moon. But here in team mode, she's proven that her coding ain't great. She needs a little bit of help. Again, after this tournament, we're going to go look at Ember Moon's finishing move capacity, and we'll see what we can change it to. Some people are saying use the whippersnapper. So we'll see what we can do for Ember Moon. I believe this might be her last opportunity of the season to make a splash. And she had a matchup against Charlotte this past Monday night for a shot at the Raw Women's Team Mode Championship, and she came up short. Charlotte winning that match. Ember Moon needs to do something here to make her Season 3 something special. And that, again, the season ends January 31st. This might be it for her. I think Zelina Vega's making her debut. She's just getting started. Just because you've entered all 3 of your T-Mode tournaments does not mean that you are banned from T-Mode. Of course, you could always show up and put yourself in matches. Oh, big roll up here for Zelina Vega. 1, 2. Oh, it's a roll up the other way. 1, 2. Oh, going back and forth these women. 1, 2. Zelina gets flipped. 1, 2. Zelina flips back. 1, 2. It's a kick out. Working on the legs. I just heard a man in the crowd say, "You suck," which is kind of, oof, fiery language from a nice PG crowd show. Off the ropes, brings her back. Arm drag, and down goes Ember Moon. Off the ropes again. Big splash. Wow, a la Big E. 1, 2. Okay, another kick out. Ember should win the whole thing. Interesting. Unhinged Bliss on YouTube saying Ember Moon should win the whole thing. Oh, big shot. Ember Moon with the reversal. Big takedown. Ember Moon's going up. She's going up. Again, the criticism for Ember Moon. Can she hit her finisher? Oh, top rope knee. She doesn't go for the finisher. At least not yet. Is she gonna look? Is she gonna wait for it? Is she gonna look for it? What is Ember Moon doing here? Zelina Vega getting up. Ember Moon catches. She's got it. Eclipse. She's got the eclipse. Rope break. 1, 2. Kick out Zelina Vega. Whoa. What a kick out by Zelina Vega. And she has her red special. She could use it. She should use it. I don't know what she's waiting for. Big end of the match here. Zelina Vega, you gotta hit that finisher. Gotta hit that finisher. She does hit it. She does get it. Ember Moon now going for her comeback abilities. Zelina Vega has hit her finishing move special. Ember Moon going for the comeback. She drops Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega needs a reversal. I don't know if she's going to get it. Leg lariat takes her down. Uh-oh, rope break. No, there's no rope break. 1, 2. Kick out Zelina Vega again. Zelina Vega back to her feet. She can go. She can go for this this DDT if she's quick. Not fast enough. Ember Moon catches. Ember Moon going for the signature move. Handstand. I forget what it's called. Flipping clothesline into the corner. 1, 2, 3. Moon moves on. Zelina Vega just that short. Should have used her finisher one move earlier, and Zelina Vega might be the one winning this match. But we did see Ember Moon hit the Eclipse, and we saw her get to the finals. It'll be Ember Moon versus Lana for the opportunity at Page. Here we go, final matchup. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. again, folks, we'll be hearing from the Tribal Chief, the NXT World T-Mode Champ, the head of the table, the provider. We'll be hearing from Roman Reigns at the end of this tournament. He has a statement to make, and I've seen the statement. It's a pretty big statement. That is happening after this tournament has been concluded. And don't forget, we also have, as our main event, Edge taking on AJ Styles for the Hardcore T-Mode Championship of NXT. Trying to get at least one of his titles back before he faces The Fiend for the undisputed T-Mode Championship at Royal Rumble. Alright, here we go. We got Lana, Ember Moon in the finals of this tournament. Here we go. Here we go. Big takedown. Ember Moon. She's looking to breeze here. Big forearm. Signature move ready. Oh my. Uh-oh. Lana has been in this situation before tonight. She outsmarted Trish. She outplayed Lita. Can she do it here? Uh-oh. Oh, face first, an interesting way to put your opponent into the ropes, into the turnbuckle. Oh, just collapsing the lungs of Lana. Gonna drag her to the middle. That might be enough to put her away. Go for the pin, maybe. She's going to. 1, 2, 3, and she does. Ember Moon just sails to the finals. Easy. Easy. She doesn't need to hit a finisher. She doesn't need to hit a signature. Ember Moon wins this tournament. She does get a fantasy point. And ladies and gentlemen, she is a free agent for anyone in the Twitch chat who wants her. Ember Moon going up against Paige for the women's NXT T-Mode Championship. Interesting. Let's get to it. We will have entrances for this match. Here we go. Let's give Ember Moon her star. She deserves it. Tournament has been won by Ember Moon. We will have Lana versus Trish at some point in the future for the women's T-Mode Championship of Raw. Possibly on Monday. I haven't really decided that. Oh, this star is pretty gross, but 'tis what it is. Alright, here we go. Her signature should be diving double knee strike and a handstand forearm smash. Her finisher is the Eclipse and an STF camel clutch.
Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, Ember.
What is an STF camel clutch? That is interesting. Yes, the War Goddess. I like Lana, but if she wins, I'm gonna GTS. I don't know what that means either. I'm old. Alright, I'm old. Fucking 28 years old. I have reached that age in my life where people are saying stuff, and I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Especially in Twitch. Twitch, people will like Pepe, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Thank you for the follow, Dirty Deeds. Hey, rules. Rules are pretty simple. Don't be an asshole, and you get to stay. I am judge, jury, executioner. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I figured it was go to sleep because of CM Punk, but I thought it could have been something else. Look at what she's done to this title. Look at what she has done to my NXT Women's Championship. It's disgusting. Will Ember Moon save us? Will she save the NXT Women's T-Mode Championship from this mutilation that Paige has incurred upon the title? Here on NXT, all the champions of T-Mode must defend their titles here in T-Mode on their respective brands. The NXT Women's T-Mode Championship, of course, on NXT. Look at what she's done to it. Look. Look. Look, 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 look. She has mutilated the title. It looks like she was given a blank slate and said, hey, design it yourself, and she put like a gross sticker of her Paige logo on there, and she hammered and destroyed it. This title that they're about to show looks beautiful. It looks great. It looks amazing. That's the title I need to be seeing. Somehow, Paige absolutely mutilated it. Ember Moon ready to go here, looking for the NXT Women's Championship to put around her waist at the end of this. Don't you dare. Oh. What did she do? Ugh. Save us, Ember Moon. Paige defending the NXT Women's Championship. It'll be presented to the challenger. It will be presented to this COVID-friendly virtual crowd. Oh, God. Save us, Ember Moon, please. End this championship reign so that I don't need to complain about it anymore. Here we go. Again, T-Mode Championship tournaments always favor the incumbent champion. You can see the discrepancy here. Go for the pin, and an immediate kick out by Ember Moon. Ember Moon does have the comeback we have seen in the past. It is pretty necessary for the comeback to be activated and hit successfully. Though we've also seen instances where the challenger, after 3 matches in a T-Mode tournament, winning a T-Mode tournament, and then getting to the final, it's possible that even without the comeback, she is able to win the championship. We've seen that before as well. Monday night, we saw AJ Styles win the WWE Championship off of Edge in a T-Mode tournament format. We know that it is possible. Ember Moon going for the comeback. She has to hit it. She's got it. Clothesline. Another one. Leg lariat. Down goes the champion. Signature move for Ember Moon now. I'm still trying to piece together an STF camel clutch. A camel clutch STF. Like, I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it. When we do go into Ember Moon's finishing capabilities here, we'll look at it. We'll see if it's a real move in the game. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm curious at how someone would execute that. Maybe I've seen it before, and I just didn't know that that's what they had called it, but it seems to be really, really difficult to hook a leg as well as have your entire hip be a... I don't know. I mean, an STF camel clutch sounds to me just like an STF. I don't know. I'd have to see it. It's very cool. I want to see how it's performed. Ember Moon with a finisher here. Again, all night, criticism of Ember Moon. Can she hit the Eclipse? We've seen it hit once. Looks like she's going to the top. It looks like she's going to try to hit it now on Paige and pretty much even this match up. On Paige, screw that, Ember can't wait, sorry, Eclipse does connect. Uh-oh. Under the ropes, I think, but 1-2 kick out. Paige has to use resiliency. I don't know if the ref was in the best position there. It doesn't really much matter. Paige now has the comeback. Power slam by Ember Moon, 45%. Paige hits comeback. Paige tries to go for it, doesn't hit it quite smoothly. She has to try to go for it again. Here she goes. 1, 2. Leg lariat. Successful. A kip up for Ember Moon. She could use it at any time. Paige with a signature move. Paige. Gonna go for Paige Turner here. Down goes Ember Moon. Is she gonna go straight for the pin? No. Yikes. She does. 1, 2, 3. Paige defends the Women's T-Mode Championship for NXT, and that mutilation of a belt stays around the waist of Paige. Ember Moon will take home a fantasy point for her fantasy tournament win tonight. Oh, God. Someone, anyone, save us from Paige and her mutilation of that title. At some point, I want to see it. I want to see somebody defeat her for that title. We will see it at some point, guaranteed. Who will it be and when? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot book the next tournament because on Friday, right, before we get to our main event here, Hardcore Championship match, Edge versus AJ Styles, before we get to that, on Friday, we will be seeing a triple threat match for the WCW World Timo Championship. Papa Shango versus Kane versus Andre the Giant. The winner will defend that title in a team mode tournament, just like we just watched. That is a big, big match. It'll be on Christmas night, Friday, December 25th, Christmas night edition of T-Mode. It might be later in the night, so I will say the general time you should look out for it is around, I'm going to say 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 1 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time. It's likely what we'll be seeing here Christmas night. We may have a lot of few toys to show off and to play with on that night as well. We'll see. All right, what we want to do right now, before we get to this main event, we're going to go into Ember Moon, and we're going to see what she's got for a move set. We have seen this be a common problem. We've fixed a few move sets in the past. I feel like we're right around the time that Ember Moon deserves a fix. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's take a look here. Give Ember the whipper snapper. She never uses it. Drop toe hold into an STF. A drop toe hold into an STF with a camel clutch included. Interesting. Okay, I want to see that. Is it in the game? I pick Ember. Dirty Deeds says he wants Ember. Oh, Dirty Deeds, thank you for repeating that. Yes, if I ever miss a message, please let me know. Dirty Deeds looking for Ember Moon on the Twitch chat. Okay, no worries. Paige, come on. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, this is my house. Yes! Unhinged Bliss celebrating in the chat. All right, let's take a look at Ember Moon here. And now the Dirty Deeds, I mean, you're really the representative of Ember Moon now. So let's take a look here. Let's open up the hood of Ember Moon and see what we can see. We've got the headstand forearm smash, which I do, or the handstand forearm smash, which I do indeed like. The finisher, we have an eclipse, and a whippersnapper. Ah, so it's kind of like a stunner. What's the difference between that and a stunner? Let me see here. You says, let's see, what would they classify it as, I wonder? An STF camel clutch. I'm curious. I just want to see this move that we've been describing in the chat. STF. Okay. Okay, so we have some STFs here. Okay. Right, it's a leg headlock combo, right? That one, STF3? This one here? Okay, but that just looks like an STF. That one just looks like an STF. Oh, wait. Here it is. Oh. I have seen her use this. I do like this. Alright, so I'm going to give it to Dirty Deeds. Dirty Deeds, would you rather see the whippersnapper, which is basically a stunner, or do you want to keep her with an eclipse and give her an STF camel clutch? That makes sense. I see. I understand now. I have seen her do this before. I have seen this move performed before. What's the difference here? We have a nice drop toe hold. This one is just, she puts her in. I think I like the drop toe hold better. Alright. Please, not that. Uh-oh. You're going to have to be specific. One sec. No worries. I think I'm going to put this, for now, on this one here. Interesting. Look at the range. I didn't know they had that. That was cool. I want to give her the STF. Yikes, I should have went the other way. My bad. Jesus. Is there any way to skip? I don't know if there is. Christ. God damn. Alright, here we go. I think I like number one better. Can I switch out both Eclipse and give her both the STF and the Whippersnapper? I think she needs to keep at least one of the Eclipses. Because, like, I'm not giving full custom creative control. The whole point of T-mode is to kind of like keep everyone kind of equal. Her main finishing move in real life is still the Eclipse, correct? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, every time I see her on NXT, she still hits it pretty often. I just don't see her using a whippersnapper often, right? Like, that's just not something I typically see her do. Like, on the outside, I mean, I guess, but I don't know. Like, it seems like a stunner to me. I see her do this more often. Bane Cena, thank you for the follow. So I guess I would either have her keep the Eclipse and use a Whippersnapper as her secondary, or keep the Eclipse and give her the STF Camel Clutch 1. Diving double knee strike for her signature. I'll look at that one too. We can look at that one too, Unhinged. I'm going to put this for now, but Dirty Deeds give me the final ruling. But she does have to keep the Eclipse for one of them, just because that is her like main finisher in the real world. Because the Whippersnapper is basically the Eclipse on the from the floor. Yes, correct. But the Eclipse is basically just like a diving stunner, right? So like it's like I understand, but real life that's just how it goes, right? Like she uses the Eclipse, right? Like someone like Kevin Owens is really tough. It's like, oh boy, man, he changes it. I mean, sometimes he uses a frog splash, sometimes he uses the stunner, sometimes pop up power bomb. It's real tough for someone like Kevin Owens. But with Ember Moon, it's like, nah, Eclipse is kind of what she does. But would you rather the STF Camel Clutch or the Whippersnapper? You can have both the Eclipse and the Whippersnapper. I'm okay with that. But the Eclipse must be in there. Signatures, you're saying to use a diving double knee strike. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, Jesus. Diving double knee strike. Ooh, I think actually starting over here would be better. Diving double knee strike. Diving double knee face breaker. That? She uses that? And the handstand. Wait, Unhinged Bliss, I'm not sure. Are you changing things? Does she use this? I've never seen her use this before. I've never seen her do this before. I feel like the Whippersnapper is the best to go with because she can hit it out of nowhere. But I do like the STF. I think they're both solid, Dirty Deeds. I think they're both solid. I will say that, like, for purposes of, like, T-mode, submissions are good, and they do get the job done more often than not. But I don't know if Ember Moon's submission level is pretty high. I feel like she would absolutely murder people with the Whippersnapper, which is good. It's good for her, but I do need to have her keep the Eclipse. So if you want to go with Whippersnapper, we can go with that. Double face breaker. Does she really use this? Okay, fine. I'll put this because I don't really like this move all that much. So I guess we'll give her a little bit of variance and we'll see what she can do. She does get a fantasy point though. Tonight. All right. Let's accept this. We'll put it in the data for Ember Moon, and we'll get to our main event, Edge versus AJ Styles for the Hardcore T-Mode Championship. And again, if you weren't here Monday night and you missed it, go ahead and follow me on YouTube, Prophet Space God, and you can watch all of the fun from that night. The Fiend Bray Wyatt early in the night, dominating at the end of the night, making his presence felt. We will have Edge versus The Fiend at Royal Rumble. If you want to rewatch that episode from Monday night, it is now live on my channel. So if this episode's over and you're like, well, I kind of want to see more, head on over to the YouTube. T-Mode Season 3, the playlist. You can catch up on all of the Season 3 action. Let's get to the main event. One-on-one, folks. For the Hardcore T-Mode Championship. Edge looking to win it back. Let's see if he can. Against the phenomenal AJ Styles. Did I miss it? I missed it again, didn't I? Missed it again. There it is. There it is. He is not. Stop it. Oh, okay. That one. Yes, yes. Yes. There it is. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'll take the whippersnapper. Okay, I'll double check to make sure that I put that in there. But yeah, I will do that.
You think you know me?
Walsh Corgi, back in the chat. Welcome back. Yes. Sorry, Walsh. I thought I put it out as much as I could, that I was at a different place now.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE
Oh.
Hardcore Championship.
I was going to say one fall.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto,
The greatest of all time champ for 2020.
at 249 pounds, the Rated R Superstar.
Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, Edge has been all over T-Mode Universe this season. Huge rivalry against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, who, before we start this match, I do have an announcement from Roman Reigns. It was a great big rivalry, right? After Edge won the greatest of all time title at SummerSlam, he won that T-Mode tournament to hold that title for an entire year. Greatest of all time title for the year 2020. Became the Hardcore T-Mode champion by beating Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. Became the sole survivor, became Superstar of the Season, was the WWE T-Mode champion. But this man beat him this past Monday night. Classic NXT T-Mode champion, the Hardcore T-Mode champion, the WWE T-Mode champion, AJ Styles.
Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. He's been pretty quiet in T-Mode, but he has gotten very loud since Monday night. He's now a triple champ here in T-Mode. And he's looking to defend. Again, here in T-Mode, it's all about collecting as many titles as you can and defending them as much as possible. Earning fantasy T-Mode points in the roster sheet section. Think of Thanos collecting the Infinity Gems. Think of Dragon Ball Z collecting all the Dragon Balls. That's what it's all about here at T-Mode, collecting as many titles as possible. AJ Styles has 3 of them right now. He's trying to hold on to one of them. Hardcore T-Mode Championship, ready to go. Again, we will hear from the Tribal Chief within seconds. Edge, ready to go. AJ Styles, Hardcore T-Mode champ, WWE T-Mode champ, Classic NXT T-Mode champ, looking to defend in a hardcore matchup here. All right, we're going to give it to the ref. We're going to give it to the ref. It's the hardcore title. It doesn't get presented. Before this match begins, ref, before this match begins, let's hear from NXT's top dog, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the provider for the family. Let's hear from Roman Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Tribal Chief. Nope, that's not it. That one. That one right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tribal Chief has given me this statement that he would like for all of you to read, and it is thus. Make no mistake, I remember the comparisons earlier in my career. I remember the spectators calling me Diesel 2.0. It's a slight dig. Diesel, I think, was a one-time WWE champion. And now that I am the head of the table, I can put those comparisons to the test. You felt my influence at TLC when I sent Jimmy your way. On Monday, you will understand that the only new world order in T-Mode is everyone bends the knee when Roman Reigns setting down the gauntlet. I mean, we know that Jimmy Uso was messing with Kevin Nash during the main event of TLC, helping Samoa Joe secure the victory that night. Of course, Samoa Joe has a lot of issues with the New World Order, right? Messing around with X-Pac, getting jackknife powerbombed by Kevin Nash. A lot of issues here between Kevin Nash and the New World Order taking on the Usos, and it looks like they will be on Monday going after the NWO, Kevin Nash, Hogan, and Scott Hall. That's coming to you Monday. Again, on Friday, we'll have the Triple Threat WCW World Championship matchup. Papa Shango, Kane, and Andre the Giant for the World Championship of WCW, and then they'll defend it in T-Mode. That night, after that Triple Threat match, we book the tournament, so be there. Maybe your superstar gets selected, maybe not. Here we go. Main event. Let's get it. Main event of the evening, folks, and then I'm gonna go eat some pizza. Well, we might play some Halo. We might play a tiny little bit of Halo tonight. Welcome back, Welsh Corgi, to the chat. No worries, glad you're still on. Why the name change? Okay, so a lot of you who are either have not been here for a while or are just getting here and this is like the first night you're here. We have decided to be unaffiliated from Twitch. We had to completely remake our channel, and it's good to kind of get the dead wood out, right? People who follow, who maybe don't have accounts anymore, right? Get all that. I wanted to see some true stats. I wanted to do it my way, right? Instead of getting subscriptions from Twitch, we have the opt-in program now. If you go to the Twitch chat and you go !opt-in, you can then opt in to the channel. And that just sends $5 straight my way. Instead of you handing it to Twitch and then Twitch giving like 80% of it to me or whatever it is, 70%, whatever that ratio is. Instead of that, I just want to run it myself. I don't really participate in the perks that Twitch gives affiliates. So I felt, well, if I'm not getting those perks or if I don't use those perks, I shouldn't be using them. AJ Styles with the chair. Swings, misses. Edge fights back. Those with a heavy knowledge of T-Mode history know that last season, to kick off the season on NXT, we had Edge versus AJ Styles. Edge at the time was the NXT World Champ. AJ Styles was the classic NXT World Champ. They were fighting over control of NXT. Edge eventually won that matchup, became top dog of NXT, and Roman Reigns came after Edge. Roman Reigns took control. Their rivalry, their feud, is the best I've ever had. And that ended at Survivor Series this past year. Edge versus Roman was my favorite thing we've ever done. A big part of the first year here of T-Mode, as we are now working on the second year of T-Mode. It's a big rematch from T-Mode history happening right now. Jack in the jaw of AJ Styles. Might have even bumped heads there. Might have been a little bit of a headbutt into the steps. All night long, man. We have had battles on the outside of the ring. Concerted effort there to land that right hand, that fist to the skull of AJ Styles. And we are live pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for T-Mode. Monday is the Raw titles, Wednesday are the NXT titles, and Fridays are the SmackDown WCW titles. Though, the roster is not brand split, the titles are. Of course, tonight, the United States T-Mode Championship, the only exception, because, of course, Friday is Christmas, and I do want to not book too much that night. Just in case. I mean, it's a holiday, you know. Gotta be careful. So we booked that title match for tonight. Eric earlier tonight, easily defending the United States T-Mode Championship against Jinder Mahal. AJ Styles setting that chair up in the corner. Looks like he's dragging Edge precariously. Has him up on the ropes. Puts him up and over. What's he gonna go for here? Yikes. Oh, God. AJ Styles... dastardly deeds in mind. DDT. Good God, to the surgically repaired neck and head area of Edge. It put Edge on the shelf for 10 years. Oh. AJ Styles could have straight went for that phenomenal forearm. Edge instead catches Edge. DDT takes down Styles. Takes down Styles. Styles is bleeding. Styles is bleeding. I see a trickle of blood from the skull of Styles. Hardcore Team Mode Championship on the line. Edge, looking, he's looking for it. Spear takes down Styles. He's not done. Big takedown. He wants to do more damage. Remember, AJ Styles took advantage of Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, interfering in their matchup. AJ Styles easily scooped up a WWE Championship and a Hardcore Championship because of Bray Wyatt. And Edge remembers. Edge, the reigning superstar of the season for Season 2, looking to repeat that here in Season 3. Edge, the greatest of all time Team Mode champion for 2020, winning the SummerSlam tournament to get that title. Looking to defend that title this upcoming SummerSlam against who? Who will rise up and try to take that title from the greatest of all time, Edge. Enzuigiri dropping Edge. AJ Styles looks like he's trying to go and collect that chair. He can't unwedge it from the corner. No worries. Maybe Joe King joins the Samoan Bloodline. Maybe. I mean, you know, Roman Reigns is looking for seats to fill the table with, you know. Jimmy Uso failed at collecting the WWE Championship this Monday. Samoa Joe got beat by the Fiend, so, you know, I mean, sounds like Roman Reigns is looking for winners. Jey Uso, of course, our United Kingdom Team Mode Champion, is a winner. We'll see. Roman Reigns doesn't seem like a guy who suffers fools too often. Irish whip into the chair. There's an amazing TikTok with Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about how if you're running 10 miles per hour and you land or you run straight into a brick wall, would that feel very good? Nah, wear your fucking seatbelts. That's basically what the TikTok was about. And that's what that felt like to me. Ramming straight into that steel chair and now the sledgehammer to the midsection. AJ Styles picking apart Edge in this hardcore matchup. Backbreaker. Uh-oh. Ricky. Go Night Steamboat. Uh-oh. I think he's one half of our tag champs, I think. AJ Styles is confused. He's like, where's the dragon? Why is he bringing in a table? He's got a table. This is legal. It's for the Hardcore Championship. It's legal. AJ Styles catching. Oh. Brainbuster to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We call him here in Team Mode Ricky Go Night Steamboat. He puts people to sleep. AJ Styles off the ropes. AJ, big knee. The referee has just realized what's going on here. Ricky Steamboat threw a table in the ring. AJ Styles is going to prop it up. It's a hardcore championship match. Anything can happen. DDT. I mean, if AJ Styles can defend this hardcore title, he might be having another challenger in Ricky the Dragon Steamboat already. Big drop kick into the table. Going for the pin and the win. 1, 2. Oh, it's a kick out. Kick out by Edge. AJ Styles picks him up. Styles could look for Styles Clash. Ooh, discus clothesline, no good. Edge, spinning heel kick. Down goes Styles. Oh, he's got the sledgehammer. The eyes of Edge widening. Sledgehammer to the back. And now to the midsection. And again to the back. Setting up for the spear. Edge could finish this matchup quickly. Had a little help from WWE legend. AJ Styles creates distance. Drop kick. And AJ Styles looks to end it here. AJ Styles sets him up. Styles Clash incoming. Down goes Edge. Turns him over. It's done. Count to 30. 1, 2, 3. Still your triple champ. AJ Styles.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Hardcore Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, your hardcore champ, your classic NXT T-Mode champ, your WWE T-Mode champ. The champ that runs the camp, the triple champ. Here for T-Mode, he's got a tough... he's got 3 T-Mode championships. And I think AJ Styles was scooped up. I think he was scooped up by, who was it, Burn It Down? I think Burn It Down might have scooped up AJ Styles. What a good scoop up, man.